A game of two halves and in the late match in Group G. New Zealand 1-0 up. Egypt didn't turn up really for the opening 45 minutes. So much better though in the second half. Salah in the heart of everything that was good for Egypt in that second period as they would come from behind. Beat New Zealand by 3-1 to register their first ever victory in the World Cup. Mark Ogden joins us. We'll be talking to Oggy about how Mo Salah has passed it, according to an article we found just before this game. But first...
before he scored.
Yeah. Literally was before he scored.
Robert, first half, Egypt weren't in this at all.
Egypt weren't in it, and you have to say New Zealand's tactics were quite good.
Yeah.
They got the ball into Wood quite early. They closed the ball down. They stopped Egypt playing. Egypt didn't really have an answer. They were too narrow. They didn't get the ball forward into the front players quickly enough. Salah couldn't get involved in the game. And it looked as though New Zealand were going to score another one or two because they on the counter-attack they were good and they got balls in the box. Wood was dominant. But it all changed in the second half, didn't it?
Why did it change?
Because they played with more width. They then pressed the ball a little bit higher. New Zealand, when they did go that little bit longer, had no support for Wood. So Egypt had the ball back quicker. They changed Mo Salah's position slightly from the number 10 and he sort of played through an inside right, so it was easier for him to get the ball and he could come in off that right-hand side and play little 1-2s like he did for his goal.
Yes.
And they played at higher intensity. Yeah. And the game changed completely and they deserved their victory in the end.
Yeah, the intensity really upped, didn't it, in that second half, Mark?
Yeah, and I think, New Zealand are one of those teams that have probably got a half in them. I don't see New Zealand dominate a game for 90 minutes, and Egypt have got better quality players, apart from Salah, they've got Mamouche as well, top-level players, and I think New Zealand just ran out of steam.
And the way this group is going, considering the draw that we saw from Belgium earlier on, Egypt take control of it and are fine to go through to the knockout stages now.
Yeah, because Belgium are no great shakes at all, are they? I don't think it's the strongest of groups, if I'm being honest. We saw New Zealand losing a pre-tournament friendly to Haiti. 4-0 kind of tells you, OK, there probably was a few changes, but kind of tells you where they are. So, yeah, expected a little bit more from Egypt. You saw that in the second half. But yeah, they're in a strong position in this group and Belgium will go through, but, how far they'll go. In fact, how far both these sides will go, I think is a bit of a stretch.
But still a little bit of something from Salah in the second half?
Yeah, so basically just
he heard you were writing a column. Somebody phoned them. Somebody shouted it past. You know those messages that passed on? Ogden's writing a negative column
about old people.
No, listen. Apart from Lionel Messi, this World Cup has been a tournament where the older outfield players have struggled, whether it's because of the games in the legs or the heat. And obviously Ronaldo was poor in his game. Son's been poor for careers. So today was the day we got De Bruyne and Lukaku playing for Belgium earlier, and we got Salah playing today. So it's a case of let's see how they do. Now, Lukaku and De Bruyne were pretty poor for Belgium. They looked like players that had come to the end. I mean, Belgium's golden generation, this is their fourth World Cup now, and it looked like they're carrying the burden of that team that failed to deliver. They struggled. And Salah, struggled for the first half an hour, but he showed his class second half. He delivered. Egypt had never won a game in the World Cup before. Yeah. He was the reason they did. He's one goal one goal away from the all-time record of Egypt's all-time scorer, which is held by the coach. He might drop him for the next game. But Salah delivered. But I do think there has been an issue with the older players, and inevitable, really, considering the conditions they're playing in.
Did you drop that into the column in brackets? Showed his class in the second. Oh, when you,
no.
It was all negative. Then you went brackets. Did show a bit of class in the second half.
He also had to credit Dan because Dan mentioned, what about Son? Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Wow, you get thrown.
Luckily,
I'm giving you some credit for once, Dan.
Luckily, I wrote my intro at the end, so it's all about very positive about Mo Salah. You've got to wait till the end. I'm not one of these guys who writes it before the game.
Right, I see.
Well, you're typing away with that.
Right, tell the man.
Rewriting rapidly.